So now that we've covered this area, I'm going to go ahead and close this up. So let's select the History tab. If you click here, it'll show your history. If you click on any one of these, it'll take you to that file. So it's another way to navigate in your project. You can clear the file history. You can also set its capacity to where it only shows up the last 10, 20, 40, or unlimited. This will display all the functions and pragma marks that you've set up, notes that you've set inside your file. Now right now we currently only have one method, so only one is showing up. We'll see more of this later. And on the right hand side, we have bookmarks, breakpoints, class navigation, included files, and this will go between counterparts, and what that means is it will bounce between the .h and the .m file. In this project we only have a .m file, so there's no other place to go, but when we do have a .h and a .m, we can click this and it'll switch between the two. We can lock this file so that it's not available to be read. And this is to split the editor view. So if I click this, it's going to give me two editors. Now it doesn't make much sense to do it in this particular file, but if your file's really long and you need to see something in one place in your file and also in another at the same time, this is a terrific way to do that. And to close this window, we'll go down and click the one right below it. Now if we go to the top left, we have selected our project view. The button next just to that is the debug. If I click that, it's going to take me over to a debug layout. And this is how we set things up in the preferences, so every time we build, this is where we'll come to. So we'll get used to seeing this quite a bit. I'm going to go back to the project layout. Just to the right of that, we have a drop down of some of the settings you can set for this build configuration. So we're using the 10.6 base SDK. We have it set up for debug. It shows the active target, the active executable, and the active architecture. To the right of that, we have actions that we can perform. We can set breakpoints. This is a build button, a build and run, where it'll build and then go ahead and activate your application and launch it. And then we can stop it once it's running. And then this will give us information on a particular file or folder. You can also customize the toolbar. Like with most applications on Mac OS X, if you right mouse click on the toolbar and come down to Customize Toolbar, it'll drop down a menu, a list of all of the available options for this application. So you can click any one of these. If we wanted to use Run and Debug, you just click it, drag it up here, and let it go. If you decide later that you would not like that item in your toolbar, just click it and drag off. So take some time, look through these, figure out which ones that you like in your toolbar, arrange your toolbar the way you want. You can customize it. That's the whole point of being able to customize the toolbar, is to set the workflow up the way you like it. I'm going to go ahead and click Done. And I believe that wraps up our overview of Xcode. Next up, we'll use this template to create our first application.